love this topic so much because, believe it or not, I was somebody who truly did not love myself my entire life. I'm raising a daughter and I'm very big on self-love because I grew up not loving myself, not even knowing what it meant to love myself, and I gave all of my love away to everyone around me. I gave my love away to friends, family, whatever. Like, I was somebody who really just was a people pleaser, and people saw that in me. They saw that I was a people pleaser and they loved it. They were like, oh, she talks down to herself, she degrades herself, but she lifts me up. I like that. And it's sad, but it's the truth, y'all. Like, I was really somebody who just, growing up, I noticed how my presence triggered people, especially women, especially girls. I triggered men too, but just in a different way. My presence triggered people, and this is me speaking my truth. This is not me trying to get the big head. This is God speaking through me right now. This is me speaking my absolute truth. My presence triggered people. And my first understanding of this was when I was in the 7th grade. I went to, I'm not going to say the name of the school, but I went to a school and it was a predominantly black school. It was my first predominantly black school. I'm just being me. I'm being myself. I'm dressing how I dressed. Like, I was so judged. Like, when I tell you they ate me up, and it really built character in me, and it forced me to defend myself a lot. Like, that was the beginning of, like, that's my villain origin story, was at that middle school. Like, honestly. Like, they were always questioning me. Why do you wear your hair like this? Why are you hanging out with them? Why are you dressed like this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Oh, you're not that pretty. Oh, you're so pretty, but you're kind of ugly too. Like, I was like targeted immediately when I got, I'm talking about immediately. They were on my ass, and it really changed me and it affected me mentally that I didn't even notice until I got to high school. I had people stealing from me. Like, it was a lot, y'all. But I loved it because I didn't let them, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was God, my ancestors, something in me was like, I'm not gonna let y'all walk over me. Like, since as long as I can remember, even before 7th grade, people were always just, I always had to defend myself because it was like me being me offended people and I didn't know why. Like, just me walking around being myself bothered people so much. I was just different. And people didn't like that. People were scared of that. And that caused me to be very defensive as an adult. That's what started me just like stop loving myself, because I changed myself. I changed my identity. I changed who I was. I was always a very smart kid. Always did the right thing and made the right choices. And I was a good kid, but it was like they didn't, in school, it was like, it's lame to be smart. It's lame to read books. It's lame to do the right thing. It's lame to be nice to the kid that's getting picked on. So I found myself at that age, like, I don't know, how was I, 10, 11? I found myself at that age wanting to fit in and wanted for people to stop, like, coming for me so much that I just, whew. I became a kind of a bad kid. Let's just put it that way. Things went down a little bit downhill from there. So, but I'm gonna leave that there. Let's just kind of get into it. I took some notes on my other phone. Just self-love and what it means to me. I love this topic. I'm gonna talk about this a lot. So I want to say the first thing I recommend for people to do is meditate. When you meditate, you really tap into yourself, really learn yourself. You understand who you are. You can't really love who you are if you don't know who you are, right? So I always tell people meditation is so beautiful. It's so good for your mental health. Oh my God, like, please meditate, you guys. Just try it. They have 5-minute meditations. They have 10-minute meditations. I understand TikTok got everybody's attention span out of whack, but let's fix that. Let's not just continue it. Let's try to fix it. So meditation, you guys, when you meditate, and it's not easy. Like, I'm not gonna make it seem like meditation is so easy. Meditation is difficult at first. It's a difficult thing to slow your mind down and just breathe. But once you try it, practice makes perfect. So just try it. Do 10-minute meditation. You know, I'm gonna drop you a meditation in the description box. I got plenty of meditations that you can do. Start meditating at least 10 minutes every day. My ear is ringing. If you know, you know, but my ear is ringing. So just meditate, incorporate that into your routine. And it's really going to open your mind up. I'm not gonna like dive into that too much because it's just like I always say, that's just for another video. But definitely meditate. Meditation, you'll learn yourself, you'll know who you are, you're gonna unlock some stuff, okay? So start there. Okay, so the next thing that I recommend for people, and this is something I struggled with my whole life. Like I said, I was a people pleaser. I was somebody who just wanted to make everybody else comfortable at my own expense. So I was uncomfortable most of my life because I was so focused on just making everybody else comfortable. And that was more important to me than how I felt. So setting boundaries. I am the queen of setting boundaries now. I have always been in my family and my social groups somebody who people went to for advice and felt like they could dump all their trauma on and dump all their stuff on, and I was willingly taking it. I'm a healer. I'm one of them. So if you're a healer or you're an empath, it's very important for us to set boundaries because our energy gets drained very easily. And I had an issue with that this year and also last year. People had an issue with me setting boundaries because me not having boundaries benefited a lot of people, even people in my own family. Me just taking on everybody's problems, me just letting people talk to me any type of way, me just being uncomfortable, it benefited a lot of people. And I was like, no, this is my world, this is my life. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna be selfish, and it's not even selfish, but it's like you feel like that. Like everyone is painting me as the villain now because I'm setting boundaries. I'm no longer allowing friends around me who didn't support me or talked about me behind my back or threw shade in my face, like subtle shade. Like my old friends, y'all, when I tell you, it doesn't make me angry, but it makes me actually laugh of how much shade they were throwing at me constantly. And I was just so oblivious to it because I'm always in my own world that people would throw shade at me and say little slick ass remarks to me and just do little slick stuff. And it's like I started to notice it and I'm like, what the fuck? Just straight up trying me in my face. I let people play my face for too long, y'all. And those are my friends. I currently don't have many people I can call my friend at all. I don't hang out with nobody I used to hang out with. And that is because they played in my face. They little slick shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't treat you guys like this. I don't do the stuff that y'all do. I'm a very supportive friend. I'm somebody who always poured into my friends, hyped them up, make them feel good, put them on opportunities, taught them things. Like I was always doing that, but it wasn't reciprocated. It was like when it was time to go out, they wouldn't invite me, or it was just anything, like time to take my pictures. You got an attitude about me taking my pictures. It was just little stuff. And I know some people are gonna be like, that doesn't mean anything. Yes, the fuck it does. Pay attention to how people treat you. Those small things is what matters, because those small things are the things that I was missing and made me realize, oh, all these years, all these people around me was playing in my face. They was letting me like slip up, like just look any type of way or be any type of way, wouldn't say nothing. They wouldn't put me on certain opportunities because they don't want me to succeed. They weren't supporting my business. Like these are people I call my sisters that were not supporting me the way I was supporting them. And guess what? They got cut off and dismissed. So that was me setting a boundary. You're not gonna play in my face anymore because this is not that. You can move around. Same thing goes with family. My family felt like they were I was growing and constantly evolving, and my family just wanted to hold on to that old version of me when I was a teenager and I was a hothead and I was just going through stuff I didn't realize I was going through. Me suppressing my trauma as a child caused me to be a very angry teenager. And my family wouldn't let me grow. They wouldn't accept the fact that I'm growing. I'm really outgrowing them. They're really in the same place. They may be getting degrees and getting promotions, but mentally and emotionally and spiritually on the inside, they were the same people. They weren't growing. And me growing really triggered them, and they felt some type of way about that. Me elevating my life really triggered them, and they felt some type of way about that because they liked it better when I was down. Same goes for my old friends. They liked me when I was down here. When I started elevating, everybody's like, oh, whoa, 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 what's going on?
But you want to know what scares people? Success. When you don't make moves and when you don't climb up the ladder, everybody loves you because you're not competition. When you become competition, the people start, wait, hold on, wait.
Am I not supposed to grow? Are we not supposed to grow? Are we not supposed to elevate? Like, it was a problem. So I had to set those boundaries. I had to set boundaries with people. You're not going to play in my face. You're not going to do it. Not over here. I set those boundaries, and if I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk. If I want to go a week and I don't speak to anybody, that's what I'm going to do. Don't take it personally. I'm healing. I'm trying to recover. Like I said, I'm an empath. I'm highly sensitive to energy. I don't even think empath is the right word for what I am. I'm highly sensitive to energy. And I had to call my power back. I'm all about that. And I had to realize, like, I don't give a damn how you feel about me taking time for myself. Because if you were working on yourself, you were elevating, you were growing, you would take time for yourself. Me taking time for myself should not offend you. And if it offends you, you really need to reevaluate yourself. I'm allowed to have space. I'm allowed to have time away from people. I'm allowed to have time to think. In the past, I didn't notice who people were right away. It took me moving, like separating my energy and just calling my power back to me and like really sitting and meditating and thinking about the people around me. I was like, oh, they did this. Oh, they did this. They did that. They did, oh, you are up. You're gone. You're a goner. Bye. Like, that's kind of how it went for me. And people didn't like that, but I don't care because it's not about you and what you like. It's about me. Me protecting my energy should not bother you. If somebody feels like you protecting your energy is a problem, that is not your friend. It's not your family. I can't imagine someone like I have friends who just, we don't talk. I might text them. They may not even text me back. I don't get offended because I really understand how it feels to feel like you're depleted and you're drained of your energy. Please set boundaries with people, y'all. Whatever your boundaries are, set them and stand on them. And if anybody cannot respect your boundaries, you need to get them away from you, period. Because somebody who does not respect your boundaries does not respect you. And that's all there is to it. Don't try to paint it and fluff it up and make it anything else. They don't respect your boundaries, they don't respect you. I'm all about peace. And I learned my triggers. I learned the people that trigger me. I learned the things that trigger me. And I just make sure I don't, surround myself with those type of things. Like, I make sure, and this is kind of like a self-care thing, I make sure that I keep a lot of candles. I love candles. I gotta have candles. I make sure that I have music. Music really feeds my soul in ways that if you know, like, I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Music really does something to me, and music is important to me. So that's the way I keep myself at peace. Bubble bath, like I make sure, especially on Friday, Venus Day, light some candles, run a bubble bath, pour you some wine, listen to some music, and just vibe and just chill and just don't think about nothing. Don't worry about them bills. Don't worry about anything outside of what's happening in that moment. Focus on that moment and protect your peace. Be present in the moment. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about what's happening tomorrow. That doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is what's happening right now. Something that I know a lot of people in my generation struggle with is their identity. Everybody is trying to be like everybody. Everybody is trying to do the same thing as everybody else. And I feel like a lot of people don't really know themselves. And I realized I didn't really know myself. Like, I was kind of doing things that I feel like I should do. I was doing things I feel like I have to do. And I sat down one day and it was like, Sydney, what do you want? What do you want to do? Like, I want you to ask yourself. That's some shadow work right there. Write down, what do I want? Who do I want to be? And I want you to really think about it. Don't just start writing. Think. Don't think about what you see on social media. What makes you happy? What do you want to do? For me, that's helping people. That's giving people advice. That's doing what I'm doing right now. I would do this for free because it really makes me feel good to spread knowledge to people. It makes me feel good to heal people. It makes me feel good to pour into other people, but I just have to do it in a healthy way. Like, this is like, right, like my healthy outlet to do it. I'm not doing it to the wrong people. I'm only doing it to the people who are energetically aligned with me and are gonna actually learn something from me. And it's like an equal exchange. Like, you literally watching this video, you liking the video, you commenting, sharing, subscribing, that is an energetic exchange. I'm giving you knowledge, I'm giving you advice, I'm trying to, pour into you, and you just watching the video is giving that back to me, because it's helping my channel grow, it's helping, keep my channel up. So I really thank and appreciate anybody. I don't care if I got 1 view, 2 views, 2 subscribers, it doesn't matter. If you're here, I thank you. And I just got off the topic, but like I was saying, people in this generation don't know who they are. Y'all don't know who you are, and that's okay, because I didn't know who I was at one point, and a lot of things I was doing started to not make sense. If you are watching this and you've ever followed me on Instagram before, I got into modeling like I want to say I guess 2020. I got into modeling. Now, I grew up dancing at a studio. We did modeling, acting, and dancing. So I've always modeled, I've always danced, I've always acted. And I started getting into modeling. And when I moved to Atlanta, I felt like I had to be like the video vixen type of girl. Everybody was telling me this is what I should do. And I tried it. I've never been in a music video. So I was basically doing photo shoots. I felt like were gonna get me into these videos. And that my plan was, okay, I'm gonna do the videos. I don't want to be twerking in the videos. I know I don't want to twerk. I don't want to be naked. I want to act in music videos, but this is going to get me in the door. And when I do this, I can start acting. That was my plan. And I was like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I don't have to do this. I don't have to take this route. I took a lot of sexy pictures. I don't regret my pictures because, again, I'm a spiritual baddie, okay? So I don't regret my pictures. I love them. I think they're really cute. But I just decided, like, maybe that form of modeling wasn't really aligned with who I really am. So I stopped doing that. I started getting into acting. I got booked for my first hair commercial this year, back in May. It was so fun. I realized, okay, I love this. I might do this. I don't know. We'll see. But I started to learn myself. Okay, I don't like modeling. I really don't like doing photo shoots like that. So I don't really want to do that. If I do a photo shoot, I want to do it because I want to do it. I don't want to do a photo shoot because I feel like I got to be sexy or something. But I do like acting. I like acting. I think that's fun. I think I'm going to get into that. I like being creative. I like, I'm just learning myself as I go along. I'm somebody who's not afraid, like, to try things, because I feel like trying things is how you learn yourself. I found out a long time ago working a 9 to 5 is not for me. Not only is it bad for my mental health, it's not who I am. That's not me. I can't work a 9 to 5. I don't care how broke I am. I know that sounds crazy, but I can't do it. Like, I've never been able to do it. I've always been somebody who hustled and worked for everything that I had since I was 16 years old. Working a job has never been for me. I got fired from every job I've had, or I've quit. Literally every job I've had. I tried waitressing, I tried being a barista, I did customer service, which I did like because I'm somebody who was here to serve. I did like that, but I got fired, and I didn't even want to be fired. But God works in mysterious ways. I got fired. I ended up moving to Atlanta. The rest is history. But I understood that working a 9 to 5 is not for me. So I only do things that are aligned with me. That is loving myself. I'm not putting myself in positions to be depressed. I'm not doing things because everybody else is doing them. I'm doing what Sydney wants to do and what makes me happy. This makes me happy. I like doing this, and I've been avoiding doing it for a long time, but I'm here and I'm doing it. So you got to figure out what it is that makes you happy. Who cares what everybody else is doing? Everybody is doing the same thing. Everybody's wearing the same clothes. Everybody's wearing their hair the same way. Everybody's doing the same things. We need different people. We need you. We need your creativity. We need your mind. We need your fashion sense. If you're a fashion designer and you have a creative idea, do it. It doesn't matter how crazy It may seem, it doesn't matter how many people tell you it's lame or it's stupid. Do it, do it, do it. Do it anyway. If you create art or you create music and you feel like your music isn't like all these other rappers or these other singers, do it anyway. We need you. Do it, okay? I'm speaking to you, but I'm also speaking to myself, because for a long time I was so scared to be myself, and I was like, I'm tired of living like this. Everybody can fuck off. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna be myself, and if you don't like it, log off. That's that simple. People are so judgmental, and they feel like if you're if you're not following the crowd, you're the weirdo. No, the crowd is what's weird. You're not weird for being different. You're actually unique. You're amazing. You're authentic. I love that word, authentic. There's so many people that lack authenticity. If you're one of those people who do have authentic nature about you, you better own that shit. You better own it, and you better be you, because that is what's gonna take you to the next level, okay? Do it. Do it scared. Like, that is something I've lived by this year. I'm doing it. If it scares me, that means I need to do it, because there's something in me that's trying to stop me, and it wants me to be scared. Like, you ever thought about that? Like, maybe you're scared because something is trying to stop you. Somebody doesn't want to see you win. It's like self-sabotage. But we're not self-sabotaging no more. We are self-loving around here, okay? Do it. Because if you don't do it, you're going to regret it. Like, I know so many adults who say, I wish I would have started that band. I wish I would have auditioned for that movie role. I wish I would have started an art gallery or whatever it is, or created that new handbag. Because don't live your life with regrets. Try everything, do everything, learn yourself, and don't worry about who doesn't like it, because this is a journey of self. This is a self journey. You're gonna meet people along the way that are gonna help you, that try to hinder you. Keep going. Have that tunnel vision. Just keep going, and make sure that while you're going, you're pouring into yourself, and you're doing things and making sure that you're truly loving yourself. That way, when somebody tries to tell you who you are, you know who you are. Nobody can tell me who I am. I know who I am. There's a lot of people out here who think they know me and think they can speak on me, and they're gonna wish they didn't put their mouth on me, because I know me, and a person that knows themselves is powerful. Love is the key, you guys. Love conquers all. Love is your superpower. Self-love is a superpower, okay? That is your power. Love yourself out loud, and don't give a damn. Just do it, okay? Do it like Nike. Period. And let me wrap this up, because I felt like this video was long. But let me wrap it up and just say that you also want to make sure, and all of this stuff really does tie together. I feel like I've been rambling, and I really hope that I'm giving good advice, because that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm a rambler, y'all. Like, the topic is self-love, but I'll ramble. Make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people and things. That goes for your social media, who you follow. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people and things that make you feel good. Like I said, I got rid of my friends and family in old relationships, because I didn't like the way they made me feel. I don't care how you feel about it. And that's the mindset that you should have. Super main character energy. I don't care how you feel about it. I'm not saying go out here and disrespect people. I'm saying set your boundaries. Surround yourself with people that actually make you feel good. I'm not saying surround yourself with people that kiss your ass. I'm saying surround yourself with people that don't make you feel bad about yourself, or don't make you question yourself, or don't have slick things to say to you, or just kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's your mother, okay? Listen to me. All that, they're your parents. This is not a channel that is going to promote you staying around toxic family members. I don't care if it's the person that gave you life. If Callie one day says, Mom, you are toxic, I can't be around you, that would break my heart. But I'm not going to take that away from her, because I can't tell her how to feel. I would try to help that situation. I would talk to her and ask her, what can I do to fix this? Because I love my daughter, okay? What can I do to fix this? Like, I love you. What can I do to fix this? But if they don't say them words to you, if they're not trying to fix it, if they're trying to belittle you and tell you that, no, I'm not doing that and that didn't happen, take it from me, protect your peace, walk away, because it's not worth it. Nothing is worth your peace. So surround yourself with people who are going to add value to your life and make you feel good. Even if them just simply being them makes you feel good, those are the people you need to keep in your life. It's not about what people can do for you. It's not about people kissing your ass. It's not about people buying you things and doing things. There are people in my life that I love for, they don't do anything for me but be themselves. Them being them brings me joy, brings me happiness. They're not making me feel bad about myself. They're not making me feel, they're not giving me anxiety. That is enough for me. You can be you and do what you want to do. But if you're in my life, you're not going to make me feel no type of way. I don't care who you are. You're not going to be in my life and make me feel no type of way about me, because this journey has been long. It has been hard. I crawled on my hands and knees to get here, and I'll be damned if anybody comes in my life and disrespects and disrupts my peace, period. Okay? That is the mindset that you need to have. And do it respectfully. Everybody is different. Everybody has their own way of doing things. If you feel like you gotta cuss somebody out, that's on you. Like, I'm not against cussing people out, but I do try to protect my peace. I do try my best to, like, not let people get me out of character. Like I always say, I'm not stepping off my throne. You can say what you want to say. I'm not stepping off my throne, because my stepping off my throne and coming to your level is giving you power. So not saying I condone cussing people out, but some people gotta get cussed out. So if people are not respecting you and you feel like you gotta cuss them out, that's you. How you feel after that, learn from how you feel after that. If you feel bad, that lets you know, okay, don't step off your throne again to address somebody. Don't give them that much of your energy. If you feel good, hey, you feel good. Who am I to tell you you're wrong, you know? So just surround yourself with people who are, you know, gonna respect you, respect your wishes, respect your boundaries, and reciprocate your energy. It's the same goes with social media. Don't let social media drain you guys. Like, I'm so sick of Instagram. It don't make no sense. Like, I had to unfollow a lot of people because they weren't aligned with me. I didn't like what they're posting. Some people would say that's beef. It's not beef. I just don't want to see you on my page no more. I don't want to scroll and see you no more. It don't matter who it is. Unfollow them. If they make you feel some type of way, unfollow them. Don't mute them. Unfollow them. Get them off your page. Who cares how they feel about that? It ain't about them. It's about you, right? We're loving ourselves, right? This is a self-love journey. It ain't about how they feel. Me unfollowing you on Instagram shouldn't be seen as disrespect. Like, people need to get a grip on reality. It's Instagram. I didn't run your dog over. I just unfollowed you on Instagram. It's not beef. It's not smoke. I don't want to see you. That's how people should think, but people don't have a grip on reality right now. People live for social media. People live for social media. Like, stop, okay? Like, stop. Like, seriously. You think, you breathe everything for Instagram. Come back to the real world. I was literally thinking the other day before I started this channel, of getting a flip phone and just a phone that can't really access the internet, because I don't care anymore. I don't care. Like, I see a lot of funny things on there, but social media can also be draining. So if social media is draining you, take social media breaks, unfollow, block, and delete people who are not aligned with you. Don't worry about how they feel. Don't worry about, oh, what if they think this? Who gives a damn what they think? It's not their world, it's yours. Hope I don't sound like a narcissist, but it's the truth. It's my world, and if I don't want you in it, you will no longer exist, okay? If I don't want you to exist anymore, you won't, I promise. And that's not a threat. That is just me deleting you, blocking you. You don't exist anymore in my life. There are people who do not exist. They exist in somebody else's life. They don't exist in mine. What did Kiki Palmer say?
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
That is me. I don't know you. Sorry. And last but not least, affirmations. There's an app. I will provide the link. It's going to be the link to the Apple Store because I have an iPhone. I don't know how to get the Google Play link, but it's called I Am. I love this app because they send you affirmations all day long, and I say them. And affirmations do work because what you speak and what you say to the universe hears you. What you think, that sending that energy out, the universe sees you. So if you say affirmations, the universe is hearing you and it's sending you those positive and those good vibes. They got money affirmations, they got self-love affirmations, they got just love, romantic affirmations if you're manifesting a romantic partner. They got, it's a siren. That's a sign right there. If you know, you know. That's a sign. I've been hearing sirens a lot. Has anybody else been hearing sirens? I've been hearing sirens like crazy. I don't know what's going on outside in the world. I'm in my bubble, but I've been hearing sirens, so that's a sign. Something's coming. Something's on the way. But yeah, they have so many different type of affirmations that you can choose, you can use, and they send them to you all day. I see them. I say them out loud. Sometimes I think them if I'm around people or whatever. Saying your affirmations is really going to, it really does help y'all. Like, it really does boost my spirits. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm aligned, like saying things, because words are spells. What you say, you gotta be careful. Gotta watch what you say. So at least try to say some of those positive things, right? That is pretty much it for the video. Sorry for my rambling. I hope you got some type of value out of this video. I take notes to try to say organized, but they don't help. Sometimes I get all over the place. But all in all, I hope you took some value from this video. You know what I always say, self-love is key. Love conquers all. Love yourself, own your power, and don't take no shit, okay? Bye.